everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening in whichever part of the world you're in. Today is the day we shall be having our Christmas party. Fortunately, it's not anything big or grand, but it's something. Just relax and get in like the little festivities, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, you can just chill by a fireplace and yeah. I actually forgot. I have a cake. No, I didn't make it. I didn't make this cake, unfortunately. Well, I guess fortunate for you guys, because my cooking is horrendous. Where is the cake? Cake. Here it is. I thought I had everything ready, but I forgot the cake. Is it? There we go. Have to move this later. I wonder why. Ooh. But here's the cake. Chat is beside me over here. So you guys are still visible. But I did it like transparent. So why not? Okay. So what I had planned was just very light chatting. And hi Calf, hello, welcome, welcome. Hi Bread, welcome, welcome. Hi ACB, welcome, welcome. Hi Last Meow. Hi, the evil cat has arrived. Hi everybody. Hello. Chat box, why aren't you working again? Why do you hate me? Where are you at? Oh! Hold up. I literally copy and pasted my thing. It did not transfer over chat box, did it? Oh! Where'd it go? You guys were there for a second. You saw it. You saw it. Hi, everybody. Okay, chat box should be working soon. Is it? I thought it was there. I was like, where did chat box go? It was not there. My bad. I was like, where is everybody? I made a cake and everything. I've been here for a while because I was translating. Sorry. It's all good. It's all good. Ooh. It's a little hard to see, y'all. Let me see if I can fix the overlay. Here, let me fix it. Well, I'm having trouble seeing y'all. Filter. Edit filters. That better? Did that even do anything? I don't even know. Oh, there we go. How's that? Okay, there you go. It's all good. It's all good. We have the VOD will be up for this, so it's okay if you can't make it to the Christmas party. But thank you for making it to the Christmas party. Anyways, I do not have eggnog with me because I don't have a good cup to contain it in. I have my water bottles, but that's for my water, you know, specifically for my water. But I did drink some eggnog. Actually, if I'm being quite honest, I just woke up from a nap. I must have been very tired because this morning I woke up, I ate some breakfast, and then I knocked out for 4 hours. Had some lunch. Knocked out again. Luckily, I prepared everything yesterday. And we do have a special guest. Oh, and do let me know if the volume is okay. Actually, I guess I can check the volume real quick. Because I'm using like the fireplace not filter. The live fire, not the live fireplace. I mean, they are live. There is a live fireplace going on right now. But let me check the sound on that. But yeah, here's my outfit. You guys like it? It's found on Etsy by Eggnog Gang. Yeah, I like eggnog. Eggnog's good. It's very good. Lena and I forgot to get it last year, so we were really sad. By the time we remembered, they did not They ran out. It was already too late. They're like, yeah, that's it. Okay, so this outfit is by Blueberry Pie. So you can find it on Etsy. Yeah, Blueberry Pie, also on Twitter. This is their outfit. There's other assets that I have on, but I will link those at a later date or put them in the description. Okay, let me check the sound. Okay, oops. Let me let me check if the sound's okay. Because I thought I adjusted desktop audio pretty good with the karaoke, and then when I was checking it before I deleted it, it did not. It sounded really loud. So let me see what it sounds like. Barely hear it. Okay, let me try that again. You tried pumpkin egg? Oh, there's pumpkin eggnog. Oh my god. No, I haven't tried pumpkin eggnog. I'm gonna have to go try it. Thank you. Do they have it? Can I find it at the store? Pumpkin egg. Is that a thing? Oh. That look not available. Oh, can I pick it up? Also out of stock. Oh no. I bet you that really expensive place has it. Or I can make it myself. I'm just getting recipes. Pumpkin eggnog. With alcohol. Ooh, no, I'm good. Near me. I just checked. You don't. Oh, you might have it. There's like one place. There's like this one place that has it. Still can't hear the fire. Put up. Do you guys hear the crackling of the fire? Because the fire should be. Oh, that's like half volume. Can you guys hear it now? Okay, so I put up a little bit more. I'm like listening to my stream with you guys right now. I'm ahead, but like at the part I'm at. Oh yeah, you can hear it now. Okay, so that is good. I was just wondering if you could or not. Yes? So I'm ahead, but the part I'm at, well, it's very behind. It's okay. Okay, so I think that's a good volume. Okay. There we go. Keep that. Keep that. Okay, I'm gonna exit my stream now. And take off my headphones. Oops. So for the first part of this Christmas party, I just wanted to chat with everybody and see how everybody's Christmas festivities are going. Calf is obviously drinking pumpkin eggnog, which I'm crackling his on. Yeah, awesome. Thank you. Calf is obviously drinking pumpkin eggnog, which I tried to look for just now, and it looks like the only really expensive place has it. I don't know if I want to go there. I just spent like a ton of money on cookies like Black Friday, so don't know if I want to go get more stuff, but we'll see. How's everybody else's festivities going? Apparently I'm helping my family clean something on Christmas. Did not know that. Having dinner, my mom's like, oh, you guys excited to help me clean this one room on Christmas? I'm like, what? We're doing what now? You want me to what? So, I don't know. Most Christmases, it's just like presents. You know, we got each other stuff for the holidays. And then me and my family just chill. Just relax, take naps. Yeah, pretty much it. It's just like a day off, a regular day off for us, pretty much. Play with the stuff that we have, you know. Like, I think on some occasions. Oh, you're not drinking right now? Just drink it when you get off of work. Actually, there is something I can drink that's not really eggnog, but like it's strawberry milk. The milkshake, strawberry milkshake from Hershey's that I got at like the dollar place. I got it once and then I had to run more errands. It was very good because it was hot that day. And then later on I was like, man, I kind of really need it. So I went to go buy the rest. I bought like 5 more. I only had 5 left. Valentine, good luck on the stream. Thank you, Werewolf Games. Thank you. And welcome. So yeah, we're just chilling here. Just talking. So is there any like festivities y'all are doing? Any fun stuff? I'll just continue talking about me. That's fine too. I can do that. Never gone ice skating. I knew some people back then that had gone ice skating. She fell, cracked her lip, all bloody. It was horrible. I was like, I'm good. I don't like pain, so if I could avoid it, I am. Hi Cypress the Great, welcome. I'm planning to cook a quail for Christmas if I can find one. Ooh. Does a quail taste different? Because I've never tried anything else. I've only tried a chicken. I did try frog legs. I did try frog legs at one time. Ponche for Christmas. Which one's ponche? Ponche. Ooh. Ooh, that looks good. Oh, I almost forgot. My father's also making buñuelos. So I'm very excited for that. It's been a while since I've eaten that. But yeah, does quail taste different? I know there's like some places that like have like different kinds of meats like right off the bat. I don't think they sell quail in my area. People raise quail, but I don't think they sell quail. Well, I hope you find quail. If you don't, I guess, what are you settling with if you can't find any quail? Like chicken or... I don't think my family and I have like any special food that we eat. As far as... Oh, you know what? We have menudo in the morning. Because Christmas is like a morning thing to like open presents and stuff. My family and I have menudo. We have menudo most mornings, but like that's our Christmas menudo. My father wants to make buñuelos. Well, I asked him and Lena to make us buñuelos because I really want it. It's been a while. Fun. Nah, I do the same gym, back, sleep, repeat. Oh no! Well, that's okay. Yeah, some people just like Christmas, like here in the United States, it's mainly just like, yes, for some people it's like a religious thing, but it's mainly just like, oh, you get presents, you have a day off. That's it. That's pretty much it. I know it's like that for my family. Like it is religious, but like not many people celebrate it for that purpose. Hell, even the Jewish people I knew are like, nah, we just get presents for like, I think it's like 7 days of presents or something, and then they go on like vacation for something. I don't know. A lot of them were not really into their faith. They're just like, yeah, we get presents for like 7 days or something like that. I can't remember. I'm gonna make the white text box. Where's the white? No, not chat box. Where is it? Oh, white under. Okay. Let me raise this a little bit. Or let me make it bigger. Can I make that bigger? Okay. And then we're gonna... Where's Alt? Where's Alt? Okay, there we go. But yeah, that's usually how Christmas is for a lot of people. They'll just cook 3 hens or a turkey as an altar if I can't find it. Ooh! Depends on what side of the family is cooking. Maybe ham, maybe tamales. Ooh, tamales. I know a few friends whose family like go full out and they cook tamales. Actually, the one person that usually cooks it around this time of year did not make any. He usually gives us some, but it's okay. He was probably busy. Oh wait, you know, his family's going out of town. I forgot about that. But, let's see what else y'all got. Hey cutie, I miss you. Long time no see. Hi Aaron Gray, welcome. We're just discussing some Christmas stuff we're doing, or just, again, like it's yes, it's like a religious holiday, quote unquote. I'm doing the air quotations. But really, it's just a day where you relax. It's like a national holiday for the United States, so it's like everybody gets a day off. Or like, look, you can stay home. It's like, okay, thank you. I think some places actually are open. I don't know if Walmart's open. Walmart might actually be open. But there's some places that are open. Some places aren't. Again, it's just, oh, you spend time with family, you eat a meal. I know like a few times where I've gone on walks during Christmas and people are like outside playing baseball, they're playing basketball, but it's like the whole family and they're like having picnics and it's really nice. It's very sweet. My family and I don't like going outside. So we're gonna be indoors, chillaxing most of the day, and just most of my Christmases were just me playing on my Switch. I think for COVID, my Christmas was like playing Animal Crossing all day. Like 2020 is like my Animal Crossing year. I was solely devoted to Animal Crossing. Haven't played in months though. Don't know if I'm ever gonna go back to it. I wanted to play it with y'all, but apparently you can only have one island per console, which I thought was bullshit. I was so upset. I was like, I am not gonna buy another Switch so I can play Animal Crossing again. I just left it alone. Ah, there's no snow here. Oh no! If it makes you feel better, Aaron, I don't have snow either. We rarely get snow over here. We're lucky if we get it once a year. Very lucky. But this year has been extremely hot. Like really hot. So it's just, I doubt we were gonna get any snow. It's cold, but it's more like a dry cold. But oh well, yeah, it's gonna be colder this week, but I don't think we're getting any snow, if I'm being quite honest. I live in a desert. We don't get snow in deserts. So I'm happy for, and congratulations for anybody that does get snow. I was gonna comment on the hen thing. Oh, that's cool. Okay, yeah, turkey's pretty good. I didn't get turkey this year. We got, again, I can't say the restaurant because I don't know if it's local or nation, and so, but it's like a barbecue place that sells like brisket and stuff. So we just got that. So I have not eaten turkey since last year. I don't even know if I got it last year either. Yeah, no turkey for me. But that's cool. I hope you find quail. If not, please enjoy your 3 hens or turkey. And then, oh, I really want tamales. That's okay. I'll stick with my menudo. I like my menudo. And my buñuelos. Those are good. Those are very delicious. And then I drank hot chocolate yesterday. It was okay. I think I really like that strawberry milkshake. Now that I'm talking about it, I kind of really want to go get it. But I have my water right here. I'll be fine. I'll manage. Oof. Speaking of stories, I guess I can summarize this play I went to go watch called The Three Angels. It was really fun. So, spoiler alert, for anyone that wants to watch the play, I'm going to spoil the whole plot for you. No, I haven't seen the movie. I know there's a movie for it, but I went to go watch the play. I don't know who wrote the play, though. I guess Snow is sweet, but unfortunately also freezing rain. Ooh! Oh, yeah. Ugh. Be careful with black ice, y'all. I think... How do I explain that? I shouldn't even know what it is. It's because, like, during some holidays that my family and I would drive out. We're not traveling this year, obviously. Hi, ADT. Welcome. Southeast Asia. There's no snow. Ah, okay, I got you. Well, look at videos of snow. That's all I can tell you. Or crush some ice and like have a bowl and be like, this is my snow. I'm okay without snow. I don't know, like it's nice to have, but as a desert person, I cannot handle the cold. I would die. I would straight up die. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't handle the cold. I'm weak to cold. I'm cold-blooded, but I can't handle the cold. I need my 6 layers of blankies and my cuddly pillow and my heater at 73. Yeah, that's what I need for that. Alright, so what this Three Angels is... Oh right, I was explaining black ice. Hold on. So black ice just means when it freezes over on the street but it's so clear that you can't tell it's there, thus becoming the color of the street, which is black ice. So just be careful of that. But freezing rain, oh yeah. It rained recently and there's a bunch of fog and frost on a lot of the cars. My heater was out on my car too, so imagine having to have the windshield wipers on at full blast, trying to make sure your car doesn't get foggy, but it's also really wet, so everything just looked like distorted. It was a short drive home, but very dangerous. I would not recommend that. I was a dumbass. Don't worry, my heater's getting fixed tomorrow. But yeah. Okay, so what the Three Angels is, really cute little play. Takes place, I think it was in 18. Hold on. The time period's important. Okay. Three Angels play time period. The French Guiana around the turn of the 20th century. The century things mix me up because it's like the 18th century, which is like the 1700s, and then it's like the 19th century, which is like 1800s. So just okay. Let's see. Yeah, but like, what time period is this written in? Okay, chat, just a French Guiana, turn of the 20th century, whatever. They gave me a date. Anyways, so what this play was about was, my throat is dry. There's this guy that owns like a little convenience store, and on the island, or like a prison, and all the prisoners just do like odd jobs and stuff. So there's like 3 prisoners that were fixing this guy's roof. His wife's upset. She's like, you can't just keep getting every credit. We're missing stuff. We're not making enough money. Your cousin gave the shop to you and he's gonna be super pissed off. I think the cousin's name was Uncle Henri. So this couple has a daughter named Marie Louise. Anyways, so Marie Louise was like together with the uncle's son, which is named Paul, but then they have to move to the French Guiana to take care of this convenience store. And so she's thinking Paul's gonna come back for her, and she got a letter saying Paul's visiting for Christmas. Never felt snow in my life. Is that sad? No, I don't think so. I think that gives you an excuse to put on your bucket list saying, you know, I've never seen snow. So if it's on your big bucket list, that's like a goal you can have in the future to go to some place where there's snow. You know, it gives you an excuse to travel to some place where there's snow so you can experience it and have fun with it. Like me, I've only been to the ocean twice. And both times it was cold, it was salty. I don't like swimming in the ocean. I like swimming just on the ocean. I much preferred collecting seashells. So I would get a cup and I would go on the beach and I would collect seashells with Lena, and we get like a bunch of fun seashells and pretty glass, and that's why I found most interesting. I know lots of people who like love the ocean would want to go swimming and stuff, but you know, everyone has a preference and everyone has an environment that they're used to and an environment they would like to see. So I think if you haven't been to an environment before, that can give you an excuse to say, hey, maybe in the future I can go here, I can go there, and maybe one day I can go visit it and experience it my own way, you know? So no, I don't think it's sad. I just think it's something to look forward to, you know? I'm saying you know a lot. Anyways, so Uncle Henri and Paul are visiting, and this is Paul's uncle too, so I don't know how this works. They're all related somehow. Anyways, so what happens is the family's freaking out and the dad's trying to put the accounts together, which aren't very good. And there's like this lady that comes in like, oh, I want this glass of alcohol and like I'll pay you back later, and she just leaves and they're like, oh, okay. Anyway, so these 3 prisoners come down, and Marie Louise is reading a letter from her friend Susan, apparently Susan and Paul are getting married. So she faints and the prisoner's like, oh no, that's so sad, like that sucks that Paul's like not gonna be with her. And one of the prisoners kind of in love with her, but it's more so like, oh, she's so sweet and like I want to take care of her, but not really like a he's not gonna end up with her kind of thing. So I feel bad for her. And so they take her to her room. She's like really depressed. The mom's like, what's wrong? They gave her the letter and the mom's like, oh no, I knew it, I was not gonna go well. And so she goes to check on Marie Louise. Girl escaped out the window, ran to the river. One of the prisoners goes to chase after her. They're arguing. He knocks her out and brings her back. She wanted to kill herself. And so they're there, and the mom's like, why don't you guys like spend Christmas with us? And they're like, okay. She already had like a heart-to-heart with the other prisoners. Like one guy was really good at business, so he helped at the convenience store and like was selling stuff when the father was away. And then another guy, he had gotten convicted of murder. His wife was having an affair. This is how he worded it. It's a dark comedy. It's a dark comedy play. He said, oh yeah, so I came home early one day, and the wife's like, oh okay, that's nice. Like she's listening to his story about who he murdered. He said, yeah, I came home one day to like surprise my wife, you know, because she wasn't expecting me. And neither was he. He was not expecting me either. So he got upset and he killed his wife and her lover. And that's who got convicted of murder. The other smart guy that was helping at the convenience store, he just helped with like a bunch of embezzlement and scam companies. So he got arrested for that. The other guy, his mom got remarried and he needed to borrow money. And what happened? So he like broke into his stepdad's place and the stepdad had a gun. So he like killed the guy. So he wouldn't die, and that's how he got arrested. So those were their 3 stories. And she's like, you know what, you guys aren't that bad, you're like super helpful. They had stolen a tree from somewhere. The guy that killed his wife and her lover, he like found a hen for them, so he like cooked food for them. And the dad had gotten a letter saying Uncle Henri was on the ship, and he's like, I do not want to deal with that right now, so we're just gonna go to bed and they'll be fine by morning. So then everybody goes to bed. But then Uncle Henri shows up. He's like, yeah, I got off the ship. Like, why didn't you come get me? And the dad's like, oh, I didn't know you were here. Like, oopsie. Was it, why don't you like swimming in the ocean? It's really salty. And I don't like the saltiness. I have sensitive skin, so the saltiness feels uncomfortable for me. And also it's like, it's a mixture of like cold and warm. Like the further out you get, it gets a little warmer. But it depends on the area. So sometimes the water is very cold, and on some areas it's like very warm. I didn't like, I guess also doesn't help that the ocean I went to twice was the same one. So it's like, oh, I didn't. And also it was windy. The place I went to was also very windy. So it's like you're kind of stuck in the water that whole time. And also the tide goes in and out. So it's like you can get splashed in the face. And just, I didn't find it a fun experience the around the time of year I did go. So it's just, I didn't prefer the ocean, but I do like swimming. I actually was like in like competition at some point. I don't know how I got roped into it, but I was in small competition. And I stopped just because I didn't feel like swimming anymore. I don't like competing. I'm not good under pressure when it comes to competing. It's like, oh, I know I can do this, and if I don't get a good place, it's like, oh, darn, like, you know. No, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty decent. I just didn't like swimming in the ocean. It just wasn't my cup of tea, you know. And you know, some places aren't people's cups of tea. Some people aren't going to enjoy other things that other people do. So it just depends. I just personally didn't like it that much. I liked walking around though. The sand was fun. Collecting seashells was fun. I personally like collecting seashells because my area that I live in currently used to be underwater hundreds and thousands of years ago. So we have a bunch of fossils from the ocean. So you can find fossils, not like actual dinosaur fossils, more like sponges and sea plants If you're lucky, I guess you can find some aquatic fossils, but nothing like trust me, if there was a spot to get dinosaur fossils, I would. You all know this. But no, just like seashells and whatnot. That's mainly it. From what I saw, it looks like a lot of places to get fossils are either owned by research facilities or by private ranchers who sell those stuff to the facilities. Unfortunately, a lot of museums and facilities do not have the money to buy them. So, like, I think I heard the biggest T-Rex, what's her name? Suzanne? Name of biggest T-Rex ever found. I think it's like Sue something. Is it Scotty? Oh, has officially dethroned Chicago Sue. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so apparently Scotty's... Okay, so the second biggest, or was the biggest for a long time, was Sue. Sue the T-Rex. So that guy took forever to sell it. He took forever and ever to sell it. He couldn't sell it. Deals were falling through. People couldn't afford it. They couldn't transport it. It was just, it was a long process. Anyways, yeah, that's just my cup of tea, is like finding fossils and whatnot. I've been to the beach in Savannah, Georgia, and somewhere in East Florida before. Oh, did you like the experience? Like, were they polar opposites, or were they like kind of the same? Like, how was your ocean experience? Anyways, for the three angels. So Uncle Henri shows up and he's demanding that the books be given to him the next day, like in the morning, and he's gonna go through inventory of the store. The inmate that helped with like scams and whatnot try to help like forge the books, but the dad wouldn't let him. He's like, no, I can't condone this. So Uncle Henri leaves. Oh no, he had first said like, oh yeah, no, Marie Louise can't be with Paul, like, just no. But then the uncle was like, oh, but she can marry somebody else. He wanted her to marry him. And so that was kind of a creepy vibe. And I was like, oh, run, Marie Louise, run. Anyways, so they're like, what if he just dies? So Uncle Henri comes back, talks crap to the prisoners, takes the books, and goes to sleep with them. And he tells his son to go to sleep. And so the guys get upset, and they're like, okay, let's make sure she can spend one night with Paul. So they tell Marie to go to the garden. They get Paul to come back out, and they tell him to go to the garden too. And so he's talking with Marie Louise. We don't get to see that. So the prisoners are there. They're like, well, what do? We can't feel bad. Like, this family is gonna get everything taken away from them tomorrow. They're probably gonna go back to Paris penniless and homeless. Like, what do? And they're like, okay. They're along the play, I forgot to mention this. They had mentioned they had a pet snake named Adolf. I don't know if this is in reference to that one guy from Germany, but they had a snake named Adolf who had killed their parole officer when they were doing business in the jungle. So they've been friends with that snake ever since. Very poisonous snake. So they said, okay, let's have Adolf like go kill the guy. You know, I mean, there's a bunch of poisonous snakes around here. One just snuck in and killed him. So they sent the snake in, and they weren't sure if the guy was dead, but they couldn't find the snake. No, wait. They didn't look for the snake yet. They weren't sure if he died. So that lady who had stolen alcohol earlier came in and was like, this is water. You guys scammed me. She's like, I'm going to go talk to Uncle Henri. So then she goes, she's like, oh my gosh, he's dead. And they're like, oh my gosh, you killed him. And she's like, what? They're like, yeah, you killed him. That would be a shame. We're gonna have to tell the police that you killed Uncle Henri. And she's like, I didn't though. They're like, oh, okay, then can you pay your credit debt and get the hell out? She's like, but, and they're like, or we can tell the police you killed him. She's like, okay. So she gave him her money that she had left, because she uses it for shopping. Like, she'd take her husband's money and just go buy new clothes. So she gave her money and left. And they're like, okay, well, we know he's dead. So they sent the guy in, the one that likes Marie Louise, they sent him in to go get the snake. while the one that was like in charge of scamming people wrote a fake will, basically saying, oh yeah, I give my cousin some of my assets and then everything else to go to Paul. Like, yeah, we'll go with that. Paul is my heir or whatever. So they had a will. Paul wakes up. He's like, what? I'm gonna go visit my uncle because he's never this late. So he goes to check out his uncle. Everybody else is waking up. He's like, oh my god, my uncle's dead. Go call the doctor. And then so the father and the mother leave to go call the doctor. Marie-Louise has gone to church. And he's like, okay, what do I do now? I kind of don't know what to. Paul doesn't know what to do. So they give him a will. They're like, look, your uncle left this. He's like, what's this? He looks. And he's like, oh my gosh, like, I'm the heir now. That's great. But are you sure you guys didn't kill him? They're like, no. He's like, well, I can prove it. And they're like, okay. He's like, and they're like, so you can marry Marie-Louise now, right? He's like, I don't know. And they're like, are you still gonna marry Susan? He's like, yeah, probably. And they're like, oh. He's like, well, I'm in charge now, so it doesn't really matter what happens to Marie-Louise. So he leaves, like, I'm gonna go talk to my uncle and be there with him. You know, he's dead. I'm gonna be there till the doctor comes in. So he goes, and they're like, damn. Should have killed him too. So then the guy's like still checking for the snake, and then you hear screaming. He's like, ah! And Paul runs out. He's like, help me, I've been bitten by a snake. They're like, what were you doing? So the guy's like, oh shit. So he goes in, finds the snake. It was in Uncle Henri's pocket, and they're like, oh, were you trying to steal your uncle's money? You were horrible. How could you do that? He's like, help me. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll just go set you down outside on the bench. So they like carry him outside, and they're like, yeah, just let him die. So he dies. And then Marie-Louise comes back. She's like, oh my gosh, like I heard about Uncle Henri. Like I feel so bad. Like that's so sad. And they're like, yeah, it was really sad. We're so sorry for your loss. And so, hi Elle, welcome. They're like, yeah, sorry for your loss. And so, oh god, what was it? So then she's like, where's Paul? And they're like, I think he's in the garden. They're like, she's like, okay, and she goes. And then the family comes back with the doctor. And then everyone's like, ah! Wait, no. No, yeah, she's screaming. Yeah, she's like, ah! So everybody goes outside, like, Marie-Louise! And they're like, man, hopefully there's like this really nice, handsome young man that would like come and sweep Marie-Louise off her feet. I'm getting the order of events mixed up here. I think he comes in before she discovers he's dead, but that's not the point. A Marine comes in and he like falls in love with her, and he's like, oh, does she have anyone? They're like, no, she's single. Like you should ask her out on a date. So that's how it ends. They're like, okay, bye guys, let's do this again next year. And then they go up the roof and fix the roof. And that's the end of My Three Angels. It's such a cute play. I loved it so much. It was hilarious. Example, Darwin Awarded winner. Ooh. What? Which part of the story are y'all on? There's lag, so I don't know what part y'all are on. Anyways, that's my Christmas story. I don't know. You guys think it's time for your special guest? And the special event? I had a special event planned out for y'all with a special guest. You all know this guest very well. And I mean very well. So, let's see if she's ready. Man, I got bit by the snake. The Darwin Awarded winner. Yeah. Yeah, the snake killed Uncle Henri, and they're like, yay! And then when they found out that the nephew was just not going to marry her, they're like, he should get killed too. And then he gets killed. They're like, yeah! Like, we didn't have to murder anybody. I thought that was hilarious. I was like, yeah! And it wasn't murder. It was an accident. Adolf just happened to wander out of his cute little box and he killed 2 people. I don't see anything wrong with that. But yeah, are you guys ready for your special guest? The special guest will be singing for you. Unfortunately, we don't know which songs are copyrighted. I tried looking it up. Some of them are still copyrighted and some of them aren't. So we will not be having music playing in the background, but her singing voice will keep the space from becoming silent. Ah, silent night. That was not one of the songs. So I don't know how many songs she has. She'll have to tell you. She didn't tell me anything. I just told her come on. She's like, okay. And she will be on. Okay, so are you guys gonna be ready for your special guest? Are you? You sure? You positive? All right. Let me see if she is ready. I'm gonna have to change scenes in a little bit. She wanted a very special scene for you guys. Let's see. How many songs are you singing? 7? Okay. She's singing 7 songs. Not in the way you expect, though, but her singing is gonna be fantastical. Okay, are you guys ready for your special guest? Dun dun dun. Let me turn off the fire. So we're gonna pause the fire. And we're gonna pause desktop audio. Okay. Again, cannot put music. Don't know it's copyrighted. We'll be on the safe side. So she's gonna be singing for you. I will not be there. I'll be watching with you guys though. Okay, are y'all ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hello? You guys hear me? Hello? Hello? Guys there? It's me! Hi everybody! Oh, where's my hat? There's my hat. Why is this thingy not moving? What is it? Oh, is it moving now? Oh, there we go! Hi everybody! For those that don't know me, my name is Nina. I am Nina Stardate. I am Antonia's cat familiar. I eat anything, I cook, I clean, I attack, I protect, and I sleep. Hehe. I will be singing you several Christmas songs. Thank you for the claps. Thank you. I see you, chat. I see you. Hehe. I'll be singing Christmas songs. Also, thank you everybody for joining the Christmas party and for celebrating with Antonia and I. She asked me to be a special guest. Oh, you guys haven't seen me like this, huh? This is the first time for you. I have other expressions too. So, this is this is when I'm sad. This one's when I am shocked. This one's when I'm pissed off and I will eat you. Yeah. That's what I got. But I don't think I'll be using those. I'm sorry for the silence. We were unsure which music would get attacked by YouTube, so I'm just gonna be singing some songs for you guys. But not in the way you would think, yeah? Anyways, this is going to be my karaoke of Christmas songs. Are you guys ready? Okay, let me put up the music for me so I know I'm singing. Ahem! Oh no! It's an ad. I don't like these ads, but I refuse to pay YouTube to take them off. Ooh, a Jensen ad. Antonia loves Jensen. Okay. Ready. Ahem! Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Yay! Did you guys enjoy that? That was Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer that was bullied and nobody liked him until they needed him. That was a messed up song, but I guess it's kind of cute. I don't know. I don't think Rudolph should have helped him. Maybe they gave him presents and cookies, then yeah, help him. Yeah. Did you guys enjoy that? Enjoy the kitty? Oh, the bacon! I love bacon! Is that bacon for me? Oh no, wrong expression. Thank you for the bacon! I did the wrong one. I'm not angry at you. I was shocked at the bacon. Thank you for the bacon. I love bacon. I love cookies more. Let's see. I tell you, give me cookies. He's looking for the cookie emoji. Antonia, the cookies. Hurry. I need motivation. There you go. Thank you. Give me cookies. I love cookies. Okay, that was Rudolph. Guys, ready for the next one? I guess I should tell you so you can sing along with me. I didn't think about that. My bad. Okay, chat. The next one we're singing is Frosty the Snowman. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but it's okay. He comes back every year, and he dies every year. It's okay. He'll be fine. Ahem. Need some water. I'm just using Antonia's water. That's too easy to bring mine. Thank you. Thank you. Thumbs up. Yeah. I'm doing great. I kind of nervous at first. I didn't know what to expect. But it seems it's fun. Okay, ready for Frosty? Ahem! Do, 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 do. Bye. Oh, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Do, do, do. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. 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 Meow, ha, ha, ha. Yeah, and then Frosty died, and he'll come back later. I don't know why. I feel like that's very traumatizing. To have a good friend of yours come during Christmas, and he die. Like, who does that? Does it get sad? Does it just get sad that your friend did he die? I got hand on Antonia being asleep. She was a Deb, she was asleep. Very sad. Anyways, that was Frosty. So the next we go sing is Jingle Bell Rock. I like this one. This one's fun. Are you guys enjoying the cat karaoke? Give me cookies if you are. I love cookies. Um, give me, yum. Anyway, get some water. Hey, Antonia, you're running out of water. You should go get some more. No, she's just sitting there. She said after my concert. Okay, fine. I'm gonna finish your water then. Okay. Let's see. Jingle Bell Rock. Ah, more ads. What? I don't need. Ooh, H&M. Just kidding. We don't shop there. I like shopping at I like the thrifty places 'cause they have cuddly stuff that I can use as like blankies and pillows. Okay, are you guys ready for Jingle Bell Rock? Ahem! Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Yay! We sing Jingle Bell. I love Jingle Bell. Unfortunately, we do not have any Jingle Bells. I told her to get some, she forgot. You believe her? Hi, Yoku. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, I got bread. Look at Tonya, I got bread. I love bread. That's good. Man, your cat's so nice, Antonia. They give me bacon, give me bread. Guys, where's the cookies, huh? Antonia, I need more cookies for motivation. Yeah, type in the cookies. Go to cookies. There she goes. There you go. Yeah. They're my cookies. Cookies. Thank you, everybody, for all the food. Okay, y'all ready for the next song? This one's one of our favorites. Ahem. It is Santa Baby. Yeah. Santa, hear my Christmases, okay? I want 1,000 cookies. No, I want years worth of cookies. I don't want to make them, no. I make all the cookies. I want someone else to make the cookies. Santa should make the cookies. If he eats them all the time, he should be able to make them. Yeah, I think I gotta go get some, Nick, more water, Antonia. I'm almost done with the water. Fine, but you can go after the concert. Okay, you guys ready for the next one? It's Santa Baby. More ads. Go away. You. Go away, ads. I don't like you. What? What? That's a weird snowflake filter. Ahem! Meow meow. 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 Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Hee hee hee. Did you guys like that? Did you like my Santa baby song? Santa, I need that. That's what the singer wants. I want yours with the cookies. Please. Please, Santa. I don't want to make them anymore. This is how it works. That'll work for one cat. Okay, how we got? Okay. Got 3 songs left, everybody. The next one is Last Christmas. I find this one funny. You should not give your heart again. If you give out your heart and they break it, break theirs. Just kidding. Don't do that. Just don't do it again. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Get more water. You know, if I drink all of Antonia's water, just give her an excuse to go get her milkshake. I know she was mentioning it. Don't give me that look, Antonia. I know you want your strawberry milkshake. Cookies! Thank you, we're looking for the cookies. Oh, actually, I'm gonna try to go get the cookies too. Those are expensive cookies. Got them on Black Friday. That's the one that she ate the entire bag in a week. She calmed down after that. She's only gotten 4 from the new bag. I'm very proud of her. Actually, Antonia, where are my cookies? Where are my cookies? Yeah, click them. Get the cookies, Antonia. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Antonia. Thank you, chat, for the cookies. Okay. Y'all ready for Last Christmas? Okay. Meow. 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 Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Special, special. Do meow meow. Meow 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 meow. That's the end. That's it. Never give your heart to someone that doesn't deserve it. If they break it, I'll break their heart. Let me know, chat. I got you. Okay. What are the last two songs? Oh no! The next song is the 12 Days of Christmas. Wow, all these are kinda long. For a minute. It's okay, I have pretty good lungs. Big lungs. Big tummy to eat monsters. And cookies! Where's my cookies? Thank you. Thank you, Antonia. Yeah, there you go. Why did you just stay on the emoji page? You're having to type in cookies out today. There you go. Yeah! Cookies! Cookies! More water. Okay. 12 Days of Christmas. Are you guys ready? Ready. More ads! Oh, my Scanson. Antonia, I'm surprised you still don't have Xee yet. Particularly get Xee. She looks like so much fun. You played her in that event. Everything just blew up. Okay, ready? Ahem. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Whoa, well, that was long. Was not supposed to be that long. Wow. Hello, Eki. Welcome. My name is Nina. Nice to meet you. Actually forgot to... Yeah. Luckily, I'm just doing cat language. I remember stuff in cat better than I do English. Hehe. Actually, I forgot most of the lyrics for this in English. I remember in cat though. Sorta. It's really long though. I almost lost my voice there for a second. I was like, oh no! I can't get the 5 golden wings. It's okay. Ahem. I'm killing the water. Killing the water, Antonia. Ah. Killing. Done. That's enough. There's like a slither left. Yeah. Okay, chat. We're on the last one. After that, I'm gonna go grocery shopping. So, I cannot spend any more time with you. But let's all sing Deck the Halls together. Okay? I know there's a bit of lag. So I'll wait a couple seconds so you guys can pull up the song and get ready to sing with me. Actually, it's a cookie break. Antonia, the cookies. Oh, I'm cute. Thank you, Eki. There we go. Thank you, Antonia. Everybody, you can shower me with praise and cookies now. While you guys get Deck the Halls together. Skip your last song, okay? And I'm gonna hand it over to Antonia. Are you guys ready? Yay! Yeah. Good, we get ready. The last song. I wish I was her, but I really do need to go get groceries. My bad, chat. Don't worry. I'll show up on other streams. So I'll be good. Thank you for the cookies. Actually, I might steal some before I leave the house. I might steal the bag. Shh, don't tell Antonia. Oh, wait, she's right there. Hi, Antonia. No, I'm not stealing cookies. I don't know what you're talking about. I was joking. Right, chat? Right, chat? I was joking. Yeah. Oops. Oh, hello, Space Room. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Eki, for the cookies. Thank you, Webkin, for the cookies. Thank you, Space Room. Yeah, I'm adorable. I am so fluffy and cute. I'm that TikTok where it's like, you can't scold me because I'm too cute. 5:22. Same here. It's 5:22 for us too. We're mountain time. Alright, you guys ready for Deck the Halls? I think that was enough time for the lag to catch up. Ahem! Alright, it's a finale of my cat karaoke. Oh, there's more ads! YouTube, I murder you. I murder YouTube. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Meow meow. Meow 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 Very short deck the halls, but deck the halls nonetheless. Alright, chat, that's it for my Christmas concert. You guys, I can hand you back off to Antonia. You can put the fireplace on now, Antonia. There you go. Yeah, you can put it back on now. Yeah. Alright, chat, well, that's it for me. I gotta go get groceries now. Thank you so much for having me. I had so much fun. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, chat. It's okay to celebrate Christmas. Just eat delicious food and relax. Yeah. Alright, bye, chat. Bye-bye. I'm gonna hand you out to Antonia now. It was nice seeing everybody. Thank you for spending the holidays with Antonia and me. We really appreciate it. Mwah! Bye, chat. Bye-bye.
That was Lena. Oh! Oh, my chat's weird. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this cat karaoke. Love her. Oh, go. Bye. It was fun. Did you guys enjoy the cat karaoke? That was my special guest. I was gonna have her sit with me, but apparently she... Oh, yeah. Oops, microphone's kind of far. Okay. It's on. On. Okay. Yeah. Did you guys enjoy the cat karaoke? Did y'all have fun? I had fun. I love Lena's singing. It's great. I love it so much. Precious Antonia. Yeah, I'm back. It's me. I can sing, just not that well. I get like deck the halls with bells of holly, la 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 la. That's all I got. Santa baby, do 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 do. I would have done a Christmas karaoke, but yeah, I was listening to the playback of my karaoke VOD, which I deleted due to copyright. And yeah, my headphones are lagging. So I'm hearing the music like a couple seconds after it already played, so it's off. Hopefully I can get that fixed. Also, it's really hot. This fireplace is working overtime right now. Fireplace as in my heater is working overtime. Oh my god, it's really hot. It was very fun. Oh, thanks everybody. I'll tell Lena. I'll tell Lena that you guys loved it. But yeah, she's supposed to sit next to me, but then she had groceries. How was I supposed to know we didn't have anything in the fridge? How was I supposed to know the trash day already happened today, huh? I didn't know. I wasn't paying attention. It was very fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. I'm glad it was fun for y'all. Do 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 do. Goodness. Now move chat over just. Ah, there we go. So you got fire going on behind me. At least not too loud for y'all. From the looks of it, it's okay. When I was hearing it, it was okay. But down a teensy bit. Crackle, crackle. Okay, for the final segment I had for this, I was going to be reading the Christmas Carol. Not the whole thing, just because the PDF is like 93 pages long. I don't mind reading a book for that long, it's just I don't know how long my voice is gonna last. Ooh. Probably not gonna last for that long. Alright. Okay. So that was gonna be my final segment of the Christmas party, was reading the Christmas Carol to y'all. I know that might not be as exciting, but I love to read, so I would love to read to you guys. Let's go. Chat display did not broke. No, yeah, it was okay. I was like, oh yeah, the fire adds some chill vibe. Thank you. All right, so I will be. Oh, I have I forgot. Did you guys want some cake? Let me cut a slice for you. I forgot about that. Let me cut some slices for chat. Okay. Here you go, chat. Say ah. I guess I will formally. Okay. Cut cake. Here you go, chat. Say ah. Are you guys eating it? Nom, nom, nom. Eat your cake. It's okay if you don't like cake. Take a strawberry. Take the frosting. Take what? Ah, there you go. Eat it. Eat it, chat. Eat it. Nom 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 nom. There you go, chat. Eat your screen. I'm just kidding. Don't eat your screen. Don't eat your screen. Ah, there you go. You guys like eat it. Eat it. Is it delicious? Don't worry, Lena baked it. She made it. I did not make this cake. My cooking is horrendous. Who actually made this cake though? Oops. We're gonna put the slice like right there. There we go. There we go. I don't want to cover Santa. Who actually made it? Where did I get this coffee? Bake. Coffee, Vtuber, asset. Who was it? Is it? Ah, here we are. Okay, it was Kai Online. They made this wonderful, beautiful cake. You can find them on Coffee. Wonderful little graphics. They're so pretty. I love them. They're so cute. They made them. Delicious cake. But yeah, if we're going by lore-wise and baking, Lena made it for sure. You guys like my outfit too? It's my Christmas outfit. It's one I got. Okay. Where is my Christmas story tab? Here it is. All right. So I'm gonna be reading the Christmas. Nom nom nom. Good job, chat. Eat. Super delicious. Thank you. I will tell Lena you guys enjoyed it. All right. Okay. So we are going to be reading the Christmas story. Again, I'm gonna try and read the whole thing. Very yummy. Yay! I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah, Lena's cooking is great. I absolutely love her cooking. Her baking. It's delicious. Better than mine. Better than mine by a long shot. Okay, yeah, so there is 93 pages of this. I don't know how many of this is actually... Oh, it's a list of... Like, how many pages is there? Yeah, about 93. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna read the whole thing. I might will, or I might not. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, are you guys ready? The Stave 1, Marley's Ghost. I'm reading a PDF. I don't know if this is the beginning. I don't know where my Charles Dickens books are. They're somewhere. I don't exactly have my classics sitting out anywhere. Those are like ones I choose not to have on display. Don't get me wrong, I love the classics. Just like I have other stuff, like my manga, to put on display. And my Sherlock Holmes and like my Throne of Glass, and among other stuff. Okay. Y'all ready? We're gonna be reading the Christmas Carol. Marley's Ghost. I have chat here with me so I can see y'all. Oops. There we go. Alright. Yes. Hola. Hi, Justfee. Welcome, welcome. You just missed Lena's karaoke. It's okay. Watch the VOD later. You'll love it. Lena's a great singer. Okay. Marley's Ghost. I am singing the Christmas Carol. Actually, do you guys want me to put the page numbers? I am reading the PDF that is ibiblio.org. I'm reading that PDF. Maybe I should have the page number so you guys can like read with me. Where's my text? What is this? Oh! Did not mean to move chat. I was trying to move the stream text. Here we go. Okay. Let me change this to... So I am reading... Bib... What's it called? Ah! Wrong window. ibiblio. Okay, ibiblio.org. Ah. ibiblio PDF Christmas Carol. Misspelled Carol. Christmas Carol. Page... What page am I on the PDF file? I'm on page 7. Apparently that's what it says. Page 7. Okay. That's where we're at right now. Hi, Chronic Boom. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Gordon Freeman. Freeman? What? Hello, welcome, welcome. We are reading Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Alright. Y'all ready? Marley's Ghost. Marley was dead, to begin with. There's no doubt whatever about that. The register of his burial was signed by the clergyman, the clerk, the undertaker, and the chief mourner. Scrooge signed it, and Scrooge's name was good upon change for anything he chose to put his hand to. Old Marley was as dead as a doornail. Mind, I don't mean to say that I know of my own knowledge what there is particularly dead about a doornail. I might have been inclined myself to regard a coffin nail as it is piece of ironmongery. Sorry if I say words wrong. I mess up English words on occasion in the trade. But the wisdom of our ancestors is in the simile, and my unhallowed hand shall not disturb it, or the country's done for. You will therefore permit me to repeat empathetically that Marley was as dead as a doornail. I don't know why that took him a month, a paragraph to tell me how dead a doornail was, but okay. Scrooge knew he was dead? Of course he did! How could it be otherwise? Scrooge and he were partners for I don't know how many years. Scrooge was his sole executor, his sole administrator, his sole assign, his sole residuary legatee, his sole friend and sole mourner. And even Scrooge was not so dreadfully cut up by the sad event, but that he was an excellent man of business on the very day of the funeral, and solemnized and with an undoubted bargain. The mention of Marley's funeral brings me back to the point I started from. There is no doubt that Marley was dead. This must be the distinctly understood, or nothing wonderful can come of the story I'm going to relate. If we were not perfectly convinced that Hamlet's father died before the play began, there would be nothing more remarkable in his taking a stroll at night in an easterly wind upon his own ramparts than there would be any other middle-aged gentleman rashly turning out after dark in a breezy spot, say St. Paul's churchyard, for instance, literally to astonish his son's weak mind. The heck, werewolf, why do you keep running into you? What? Everybody say hi to each other if you've seen each other from other streams. Okay. I'm on page 8 now. I realize it might be a pain in the butt for me to like keep changing the page numbers unless I just have this out. Okay, we're just gonna have that page open. Alright. Okay. Scrooge never painted our old Marley's name. There it stood, years afterwards, above the warehouse door, Scrooge and Marley. The firm was known as Scrooge and Marley. Sometimes people new to the business called Scrooge, sometimes Marley, but he answered to both names. It was all the same to him. Oh, but he was tight-fisted at hand at grindstone. Scrooge. A squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner. Hard and sharp as flint, from which no steel had ever struck out generous fire. Secret and self-contained and solitary as an oyster. The cold within him froze his old features, nipped his pointed nose, shriveled his cheek, stiffened his gait, made his eyes red, his thin lips blue, and spoke out shrewdly in his grating voice. A frosty rime was on his head and on his eyebrows and his wiry chin. He carried his own low temperature always about with him. He iced his office in the doggy days and didn't thaw it 1 degree at Christmas. External heat and cold had little influence on Scrooge. No warmth could warm, no wintry weather chill him, no wind that blew was bitter than he, no falling snow was more intent upon its purpose, no pelting rain less open to entreaty. Foul weather didn't know where to have him. The heaviest rain and snow and hail and sleet could boast of the advantage over him in only one respect. They often came down handsomely, and Scrooge never did. Nobody ever stopped him in the street to say with gladsome looks, "My dear Scrooge, how are you? When will you come see me?" No beggars implored him to bestow a trifle. No children asked him what it was o'clock. No man or woman ever once in all his life acquired the way to such and such a place of Scrooge. Even the blind men's dog appeared to know him, and they saw him coming on, would tug their owners into doorways and up courts, and then would wag their tails as though they said, "No eye at all is better than an evil eye, dark master." You can tell I'm like looking down. Can I like raise the page? No, don't do that. Okay, I'm just gonna try scrolling up. We're on page 9 now. Alright. Alright, can I click back on this page? How y'all doing? Sorry, I met Werewolf on like 3 other VTubers, so he didn't coordinate this. Okay. Alright, but what does Scrooge care? It was the very thing he liked, to edge his way along the crowded paths of life, warning all human sympathy to keep its distance, was what the knowing ones called nuts to Scrooge. Once upon a time, of all the good days in the year, on Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house. It was cold, bleak, biting weather, foggy withal, and he could hear the people in the court outside go wheezing up and down, beating their hands upon their breasts, stamping their feet upon the pavement stones to warm them. The city clocks had only just gone 3, but it was quite dark already, and it had not been light all day, and candles were flaring in the window of neighboring offices like ruddy smears upon the palpable brown air. The fog came pouring in at every chink and keyhole, and was so dense without that although the court was of the narrowest, the houses opposite were phantoms, mere phantoms, my bad. To see the dingy cloud come drooping down, obscuring everything, one might have thought that the nature lived hard by and was brewing on a large scale. The door of Scrooge's counting house was open that he might keep an eye upon his clerk, who in a dismal little cell beyond a sort of tank was copying letters. Scrooge had a very small fire, but the clerk's fire was so very small that it looked like one coal. But he couldn't replenish it, for Scrooge kept the coal box in his own room until surely, as the clerk came in with the shovel and the master predicted that it would be necessary for them to part, wherefore the clerk put on his white comforter and tried to warm himself at a candle. In whichever, not being a man of strong imagination, he failed. "A Merry Christmas, Uncle! God save you!" cried a cheerful voice. It was the voice of Scrooge's nephew, who came upon him so quickly that it was his first intimation he had of its approach. "Bah!" said Scrooge. "Humbug!" He had so heated himself with rapid walking in the fog and frost, his nephew of Scrooge's, that he was in a glow, his face was ruddy, handsome as ice sparkled, his breast smoked again. "Christmas a humbug, Uncle," said Scrooge's nephew. "You don't mean that, I'm sure." "I do," said Scrooge. "Merry Christmas! Right have you to be merry. What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough." "Come then," returned the nephew gaily. "What right have you to be dismal? What reason have you to be morose? What? You're rich enough." Okay, I forgot to update the page number. We're on page 10 now. Okay. Scrooge, having no better answer, ready to on the spur of the moment, said "Bah!" again and followed it with a humbug. "Don't be cross, Uncle," said the nephew. "What else can I be?" returned the uncle. "And when I live in such a world of fools as this, Merry Christmas? Out upon Merry Christmas. What's Christmas time to you but a time for paying bills without money? A time for finding yourself a year older but not an hour richer? A time for balancing your books and having every item in them through a round dozen of months presented dead against you? If I could work my will," said Scrooge indignantly, "every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart. He should." "Uncle!" pleaded the nephew. "Nephew," returned the uncle sternly, "keep Christmas in your own way and let me keep it in mine." "Keep it!" repeated Scrooge's nephew. "But you don't keep it." "Let me leave it alone then," said Scrooge. "Much good may it do you, much good it has ever done you." "There are many things from which I might have derived good, by which I have not profited, I dare say," returned the nephew. "Christmas among the rest, but I am sure I have always thought of Christmas time when it has come around, apart from the veneration due to its sacred name and origin, if anything belonging to it can be apart from that, as a good time. A kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time, the only time I know of in the long calendar of the year when men and women seem by one consent to open their shut-up hearts freely and to think of people below them as if they really were fellow passengers to the grave, and not another race of creatures bound on other journeys. And therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pocket, I believe that it has done me good and will do me good, and I say God bless it." The clerk in the tank involuntarily applauded. The guy's like, "Yeah!" Becoming immediately sensible to impropriety, he poked the fire and extinguished the last frail spark forever. "Let me hear another sound from you," said Scrooge, "and you'll keep her Christmas by losing your situation. You're quite a powerful speaker, sir," he added, turning to his nephew. "I wonder you don't go into Parliament." "Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow." Scrooge said he would see him. Yes, indeed he did. He went the whole length of the expression and said that he would see him in the extremity first. "But why?" cried Scrooge. "Why?" "Why did you get married?" said Scrooge. "Because I fell in love." "Because you fell in love!" growled Scrooge, as if there was the only thing in the world more ridiculous than a Merry Christmas. "Good afternoon." "Nay, Uncle, you never came to see me before that happened. Why give it as a reason for not coming now?" "Good afternoon," said Scrooge. "I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why can't we not be friends?" "Good afternoon," said Scrooge. I'm sorry with all my heart to find you so resolute. We have never had any quarrel to which I have been a party, but I have made the trial and homage to Christmas, and I'll keep my Christmas humor to the last. So Merry Christmas, Uncle." "Good afternoon," said Scrooge, "and Happy New Year." "Good afternoon," said Scrooge. His nephew left the room without any angry word. Notwithstanding, he stopped at the outer door to bestow the greeting of the season on the clerk, who, as cold as he was warmer than Scrooge, for he returned them cordially. They call me the Adventure Vtuber for a reason, Chronic. Oh, thank you, Spacer. Yeah, coffee. "There's another fellow," muttered Scrooge, who overheard him. "My clerk with 15 shillings a week and a wife and a family, talking about Merry Christmas. I'll retire to Bedlam." This lunatic letting in Scrooge's nephew out, and let 2 other people in. They were portly gentlemen, pleasant to behold, and now stood with their hats off in Scrooge's office. They had books and papers in their hands, and bowed to him. "Scrooge at Marley's, I believe," said one of the gentlemen, referring to his list. "I've had the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley." Mr. Marley has been dead these 7 years," said Scrooge. "He died 7 years ago, this very night." "We have no doubt his liberality is well presented by his surviving partner," said the gentleman, presenting his credentials. It certainly was, for they had been 2 kindred spirits. At the ominous word liberality, Scrooge frowned, and shook his head, and handed the credentials back. "At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge," said the gentleman, taking up a pen, "it is more than usually desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and destitute who suffer greatly at the present time. Many thousands are in want of common necessaries, and hundreds of thousands are in want of common comfort, sir." "Are there no prisons?" asked Scrooge. "Plenty of prisons," said the gentleman, laying down the pen again. "And the Union Workhouse? Are they still in operation?" demanded Scrooge. "They are, still," returned the gentleman. "I wish I could say they were not." "The treadmill and the poor law are in full vigor, then?" said Scrooge. "Both very busy, sir." "Oh, I was afraid of what you said at first, and something had occurred to stop them from their useful course," said Scrooge. "I'm very glad to hear it." "Under the impression that they scarcely furnish Christian cheer of mind or body to the multitude," returned the gentleman, "a few of us are endeavoring, I don't know that word, and devouring, to raise a fund to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth. We choose this time because it is a time of all others when want is keenly felt and abundance rejoices. What shall I put you down for?" "Nothing," said Scrooge. "You wish to be anonymous?" "I wish to be left alone," said Scrooge. "Since you asked me what I wish, gentlemen, that is my answer. I don't make merry myself at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I help to support the establishments I have mentioned. They cost enough, and those who are badly off must go there." "Many can't go there, and many would rather die." "If they would rather die," said Scrooge, "then had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Besides, excuse me, I don't know that." "But you might know it," observed the gentleman. "It's not my business," Scrooge returned. "It's enough for a man to understand his own business and not to interfere with other people's. Mine occupies me constantly. Good afternoon, gentlemen." Seeing clearly that it would be useless to pursue their point, the gentleman withdrew. Scrooge resumed his labors with an improved opinion of himself, and in a more fastidious temper than was usual with him. Meanwhile, the fog and darkness thickened so that people ran about with flaring links, proffering their services to go before horses and carriages and conduct them on their way. The ancient tower of a church, whose gruff old bell was always peeping slyly down at Scrooge out of the Gothic window in the wall, became invisible and struck the hours and quarters in the clouds with tremulous vibrations afterwards, as if its teeth were chattering and its frozen head up there. The cold became intense. In the main street at the corner of the court, some laborers were repairing the gas pipes, and at light of a great fire in a brazier, round with a party of ragged men and boys were gathered, warming their hands and winking their eyes before the blaze in rapture. Was that doesn't seem like a very good afternoon. No, this guy seems like a jackass. I mean, I knew he was mean, but like, damn, he's like really mean. It feels like Scrooge got me. I'm becoming grumpy as I grow older. Oh no. Yeah, he just like, I know some people are like, oh no, thank you. Like, I'm sorry. Like, you know, but he's just like, you know what? Instead of him saying his good afternoon is basically saying like, fuck off. I was like, damn, I didn't know good afternoon could be so aggressive. Okay, we're on page 14. Let me update it. Okay, I'm just gonna update it every couple of pages so you guys can like hopefully keep up. The water plug being left in solitude, its overflowing sullenly congealed and turned to misanthropic ice. The brightness of the shops where holly, springs, and berries crackled in the lamp heat of the windows made pale faces ruddy as they passed. Poulterers and grocers' trade became a splendid joke, a glorious pageant with which it was next to impossible to believe that such dull principle as bargain and sale had anything to do. The Lord Mayor, in the stronghold of the mighty Mansion House, gave orders to his 50 cooks and butlers to keep Christmas as Lord Mayor's household should. Even the little tailor, whom he had fined 5 shillings on the previous Monday for being drunk and bloodthirsty in the streets, stirred up tomorrow's pudding in his garret, while his lean wife and baby sallied out to buy the beef. Foggier yet and colder, piercing, searching, biting cold. If the good Saint Dunstan had but sniped the evil spirit's nose with a touch of such weather as that, instead of using his familiar weapons, then indeed he would have roared to lusty purpose. The owner of one scant young nose gnawed and mumbled by the hungry cold as bones are gnawed by dogs, stooped down Scrooge's keyhole to regale him with a Christmas carol, but as the first sound of "God bless you, merry gentlemen, may nothing you dismay," Scrooge seized the ruler with such energy of action that the singer fled in terror, leaving the keel to the fog and even more congenial frost. At length the hour of shutting up the counting-house arrived. With an ill-will, Scrooge dismounted from his stool and tactfully admitted the fact to the expectant clerk in the tank, who instantly snuffed his candle out and put on his hat. "You'll want all day tomorrow, I suppose," said Scrooge. "If quite convenient, sir." "It's not convenient," said Scrooge, "and it's not fair. If I was to stop half a crown for it and you think yourself ill-used, I'll be bound." The clerk smiled faintly. "And yet," said Scrooge, "you don't think me ill-used when I pay a day's wages for no work?" The clerk observed that it was only once a year. "A poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December," said Scrooge, buttoning his greatcoat to the chin. "But I suppose you must have the whole day. Be here all the earlier next morning." The clerk promised that he would. It's also written in the 1950s time where the wealth gap was even further and where it wasn't uncommon where aristocrats actually would act like this. Yeah, I believe it. But it's like, I don't know. I just think it's funny. They say "good afternoon" is in like instead of saying, you know what, F you. It's just like, it's very aggressive "good afternoon," so. But yeah. I'm glad we're doing a little better, though I will admit Walmart's still a little scary with like Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Yeesh. Okay, where are we at? Okay. The clerk promised that he would, and Scrooge walked out with a growl. Dude, don't growl. What? The office was closed in a twinkling, and the clerk, with the long ends of his white comforter dangling below his waist, for the boasted no great coat, went down a slide on Cornhill, and at the end of a lane of boys 20 times, in honor of its being Christmas Eve, they ran home to Camden Town as hard as he could pelt to play at Blindman's Buff. Scrooge took his melancholy dinner and his usual melancholy tavern, having read all the newspapers and beguiled the rest of the evenings with his banker's book, went home to bed, my bad. He lived in chambers which had once belonged to his deceased partner. They were a gloomy suit of rooms and a lowering pile of building up a yard where it had so little business to be that one could scarcely help fancying it must have run there when it was a young house, playing at hide-and-seek with other houses, and forgotten the way out again. It was old enough now and dreary enough, for nobody lived in it but Scrooge. the other rooms being all let out as offices. The yard was so dark that even Scrooge, who knew its every stone, was fain to grope with his hands. The fog and the frost so hung about the black old gateway of the house that it seemed as if the genius of weather sat in mournful meditation on the threshold. Now, it is in fact that there was nothing at all particular about the knocker on the door, except that it was very large. It is also a fact that Scrooge had seen it night and morning during his whole residence in that place. Also, that Scrooge had as little of what's called fancy about him as any man in the city of London, even leading, which is a bold word, the corporation, alderman, and livery. Livery? Livery. Dude, I don't know. Let it also be borne in mind that Scrooge had not bestowed one thought on Marley since his last mention of his 7 years dead partner that afternoon. And then let any man explain to me, if he can, how it happened that Scrooge, having his key in the lock of his door, saw in the knocker, without it undergoing any intermediate process of change, not a knocker, but Marley's face. Marley's face? It was not an impenetrable shadow as the other objects in the yard were, but had a dismal light about it, like a bad lobster in a dark cellar. It was not angry or ferocious, but looked at Scrooge as Marley used to look, with ghostly spectacles turned up on its ghostly forehead. The hair was curiously stirred, as if by the breath or hot air, and though the eyes were wide open, they were perfectly motionless. That and its livid color made it horrible, but its horror seemed to be in spite of the face and beyond control, rather than a part of its own expression. As Scrooge looked fixedly at this phenomenon, it was a knocker again. He's like, whoa, what the hell? Okay. To say that he was not startled or that his blood was not conscious of a terrible sensation to which it had been a stranger from infancy would be untrue. But he put his hand upon the key he had relinquished and turned sturdily, walked in, and lighted his candle. He's like, okay, cool, I'm just gonna ignore I saw that. He did pause with a moment's irresolution before he shut the door, and he did look cautiously behind it at first, as if he expected to be terrified with the sight of Marley's pigtails sticking out into the hall, but there was nothing on the back of the door, except the screws and the nuts that held the knocker on, so he said, "Pooh! Pooh!" and closed it with a bang. He's like, bah! The sound resounded through the house like thunder. Every room above and every creek and wine merchant's cellar below appeared to have separate peal of echoes of its own. Scrooge was not a man to be frightened by echoes. He fastened the door and walked across the hall and up the stairs slowly too, trimming his candle as he went. You may talk vaguely about driving a coach and six up a good old flight of stairs or through a bad young act of parliament, but I mean to say you might have got a hearse up the staircase and taken it broadwise, with the splinter bar towards the wall and the door towards the balustrades, and done it easy. There's plenty of width for that and room to spare, which is perhaps the reason why Scrooge thought he saw a locomotive hearse going on before him in the gloom. Half a dozen glass lamps out of the street wouldn't have lighted the entry too well, so you may suppose it was pretty dark with Scrooge's dip. Up Scrooge went, not caring a button for that. Darkness is cheap, and Scrooge liked it. But before he shut his heavy door, he walked through his room to see that all was right. He had just enough recollection of the face to desire to do that. Sitting room, bedroom, lumber room, all as they should be. Nobody under the table, nobody under the sofa, a small fire in the grate, spoon and basin ready, and the little saucepan of gruel. Scrooge had a cold in his head upon the hob. Nobody under the bed, nobody in the closet, nobody in his dressing gown, which was hanging up in a suspicious attitude against the wall. Lumber room as usual. Old fire guard, old shoes, 2 fish baskets, washing strand on 3 legs, and a poker. Quite satisfied, he closed his door and locked himself in, double-locked himself in, which was not his custom. Thus secured against surprise, he took off his cravats, put on his dressing gown and slippers and nightcap, and sat down before the fire to take his gruel. It was very low fire indeed, nothing on such a bitter night. He was obliged to sit close to it, brood over it, before he could extract the least sensation of warmth from such a handful of fuel. The fireplace was an old one, built by some Dutch merchant long ago, and paved all around with quaint Dutch tiles, designed to illustrate the scriptures. There were Cain's and Abel's, Pharaoh's daughters, Queens of Sheba. Oh, I know that one, actually. Had to study that one for a test. Angelic messengers sitting through the air on clouds, like beds. Abraham's Belshazzars, apostles putting off to sea in butterboats, hundreds of figures to attract his thoughts. And yet that face of Marley, 7 years dead, came like the ancient prophet's rod and swallowed up the whole. If each smooth tile had been a blank at first, with power to shape some picture on its surface from the disjointed fragments of his thoughts, there would have been a copy of old Marley's head on every one. "Humbug," said Scrooge, and walked across the room. After several turns, he sat down again. As he threw his head back in the chair, his glance happened to rest upon a bell, a disused bell, that hung in the room and communicated for some purpose now forgone with a chamber in the highest story of the building. It was with great astonishment, with a strange, inexplicable dread, that as he looked, he saw his bell begin to swing. It swung so softly in the outset that it scarcely made a sound, but soon it rang loudly, and so did every bell in the house. It might have lasted half a minute, or a minute, but it seemed an hour. The bells ceased as they had begun together. They were succeeded by a clanking noise deep down below, as if some person were dragging a heavy chain over the cask in the wine merchant's cellar. Scrooge then remembered to have heard that ghosts in haunted houses were described as dragging chains. The cellar door flew open with a booming sound, and then he heard the noise much louder, on the floors below, then coming up the stairs, then coming straight towards his door. "Humbug still, Scrooge! I won't believe it!" His color changed, though, when, without a pause, it came on through a heavy door and passed into the room before his eyes. Upon its coming in, the dying flame leaped up and thought it cried, "I know him! Marley's ghost!" and fell again. The same face, the very same. Marley in his pigtail and usual waistcoat, tights and boots, tassels on the latter bristling like his pigtail and his coat skirts and the hair upon his head. The chain he drew was clasped around his middle, was long, wound about him like a tail, and it was made, for Scrooge observed it closely, of cash boxes, keys, padlocks, ledgers, deeds, and heavy purses wrought in steel. His body was transparent, so that Scrooge, observing him, looking through his waistcoat, could see the 2 buttons on his coat behind. Oh, it's a nice illustration. He's like, "Sup," and Scrooge is like, "The hell? What you doing here?" Need some water. Scrooge had often heard said that Marley had no bowels, but he had never believed it till now. Nor did he believe it even now, although he looked at the phantom through and through and saw it standing before him. But he felt the chilling influence of its death-cold eyes, and marked the very texture of the folded kerchief bound about its head and chin, which wrapper he had not observed before. He was still incredulous and fought against his senses. "How now," said Scrooge, caustic and cold as ever. "What do you want with me?" "Much!" Marley's voice, no doubt about. "Who are you?" "Ask me who I was?" "Who were you, then?" Scrooge raised his voice. "You're particular for a shade." He's going to say "to a shade," but substitute that as a more appropriate. "In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley." Can you sit down?" said Scrooge, looking doubtfully at him. "I can." "Okay, do it then." Scrooge asked the question because he didn't know whether a ghost so transparent might find himself in a condition to take a chair. It felt that in the event of its being impossible, it might involve the necessity of an embarrassing explanation, but the ghost sat down on the opposite side of the fireplace as if he were quite used to it. "You don't believe me?" observed the ghost. "I don't," said Scrooge. "Well, what evidence would you have of my reality beyond that of your senses?" "I don't know," said Scrooge. Why do you doubt your senses?" "Because," said Scrooge, "a little thing affects him. A slight disorder of the stomach makes him cheats. You may be an undigested bit of beef, or a blot of mustard, a crumb of cheese, fragment of an underdone potato. There's more of gravy than of grave than you, whatever you are." Scrooge was not much in the habit of cracking jokes, nor did he feel in his heart by any means waggish then. Truth is that he tried to be smart, as a means of distracting his own attention, keeping down his terror, for the spectre's voice disturbed the very marrow in his bones. To sit staring at those fixed, glazed eyes in silence for a moment would play, Scrooge felt, that very deuce with him. There's something very awful, too, in the specter being provided with an infernal atmosphere of its own. Scrooge could not feel it himself, but it was clearly the case, for though the ghost sat perfectly motionless, its hair and skirts and tassels so agitated as by the hot vapor from an oven. "You see this toothpick?" said Scrooge, trying quickly to charge for the reason, just assigned, and wishing, though it were only for a second, to divert the vision's stony gaze from himself. "I do," said the ghost. You're not looking at it," said Scrooge. "Oh, but I see it," said the ghost, notwithstanding. "Well," returned Scrooge, "I have but swallowed this, and be for the rest of my days persecuted by a legion of goblins, all of my own creation. Humbug, I tell you, a humbug!" As at this the spirit raised a frightful cry and shook its chains with a dismal and appalling noise, that Scrooge held on tight to his chair to save himself from falling in a swoon. But how much greater was his horror when the phantom, taking off the bandage around its head, so we're too worn to wear it indoors, its lower jaw dropped down upon its breast. He's like, "Punk!" Scrooge fell upon his knees and clasped his hands for his face. "Mercy!" said dreadful apparition. "Why do you trouble me?" "Man of the worldly mind," replied the ghost, "do you believe me or not?" "I do," said Scrooge. "I must. But why do spirits walk the earth? Why do they come to me?" "It is required of every man," the ghost returned, "that the spirit within him should walk abroad among his fellow men, and travel far and wide. If that spirit goes not forth in his life, it is condemned to do so after death, is doomed to wander through the world, oh woe is me, and witness what it cannot share, but might have shared on earth, and turn to happiness." Again the spectre raised a cry, shook its chains, wrung its shadowy hands. "You are fettered," said Scrooge, trembling. "Tell me why." "I wear the chain forged in life," replied the ghost. "I made it link by link, and yard by yard. I girded it on my own free will, and of my own free will I wore it. Is its pattern strange to you?" Scrooge trembled more and more. "Or would you know," pursued the ghost, the weight and the length of the strong coil you bear yourself? It was fully as heavy and as long as this. 7 Christmas Eves ago you have labored on it, since it's a ponderous chain." Scrooge glanced about on the floor in the expectation of finding himself surrounded by some 50 or 60 fathoms of iron cable, but he could not see. "Jacob," he said imploringly. "Oh, Jacob Marley, tell me more. Speak comfort to me, Jacob." I have none to give," the ghost replied. "It comes from other regions, Ebenezer Scrooge. It is conveyed by other ministers to other kinds of men, nor can I tell you what I would. Very little more is all permitted to me. I cannot rest, I cannot stay, I cannot linger anywhere. My spirit never walked beyond our counting-house. Mark me, in life my spirit never roved beyond the narrow limits of our money-changing hole, and weary journeys lie before me." It was a habit of Scrooge, where he became thoughtful to put his hand on his breeches pocket, pondering on what the ghost had said. He did so now, but without lifting up his eyes or getting off his knees. "You must have been very slow about it, Jacob," said Scrooge, observed in a businesslike manner, though with humility and indifference. "Slow!" repeated the ghost. 7 years dead," mused Scrooge, "and travelling all that time." "The whole time," said the ghost. "No rest, no peace, incessant torture of remorse." "Travel fast?" said Scrooge. "On the wings of the wind," replied the ghost. "I've got over a great quantity of ground in 7 years," said Scrooge. The ghost, on hearing this, set up another cry, clanked its chain so hideously in the dead silence of the night that the ward would have been justified in indicating it for a nuisance. "Oh, captive bound in doubled iron," cried Phantom, "not to know the ages of incessant labor by immortal creatures, for this earth must pass into eternity before the good of which it is susceptible is all developed. Not to know that any Christian spirit, working kindly in its little sphere, whatever it may be, will find its mortal life too short for its vast means of usefulness. Not to know that no space of regret can make amends for one life's opportunity misused, yet such was I. Oh, such was I!" "But you're always a good man of business, Jacob," faltered Scrooge, now began applying this to himself. "Business!" cried the ghost, wringing his hands again. "Mankind was my business. The common welfare was my business. Charity, mercy, forbearance, and benevolence were all my business. The doings of my trade were but a drop of water in the comprehensive ocean of my business." Held up its chains at arm's length, as if it were the cause of all its unavailing grief, and flung it heavily upon the ground again. "At this time of the rolling year," the spectre said, "I suffer most. Why did I walk through the crowds of fellow beings with my eyes turned down, and never raise them to that blessed star in which I led the wise men to a poor abode? Were there no poor homes to which its light could have conducted me?" Scrooge was very dismayed to hear the spectre going on at this rate and began to quake exceedingly. "Hear me out," said the ghost. "My time is nearly gone." "I will," said Scrooge, "but don't hard upon me. Don't be flowery, Jacob. Pray! How is it that I appear before you in the shape that you can see me? I may not tell. I have sat invisible beside you many, many a day." It was not an agreeable idea. Scrooge shivered and wiped the perspiration from his brow. "That is no light part of my penance," pursued the ghost. "I am here tonight to warn you that you have yet a chance and hope of escaping my fate. A chance of hope of procuring Ebenezer." "You were always a good friend to me," said Scrooge. "Thank ye." "You'll be haunted," resumed the ghost, "by 3 spirits." Scrooge's countenance fell almost as low as the ghost had done. Is that the chance and hope you mentioned, Jacob?" he demanded, faltering voice. "It is." I think I'd rather not," said Scrooge. "Without their visits," said the ghost, "you cannot hope to shun the path I tread, except the first tomorrow, and then the bell tolls 1. "Couldn't I take 'em all at once and have it over, Jacob?" hinted Scrooge. "Except the second on the next night, at the same hour, the third upon the next night, when the last stroke of 12 has ceased to vibrate. Look to see me no more, and look that, for your own sake, you remember what has passed between us." When it had said these words, the spectre took its wrapper from the table, bound it round its head, as before. Scrooge knew this by the smart sound of its teeth made, the jaws were brought together by the bandage. He ventured to raise his eyes again, and found his supernatural visitor confronting him in an erect attitude, with its chains wound around, over and about its arm. The apparition walked backward from him. At every step it took, the window raised itself a little, so when the spectre reached it, it was wide open. It beckoned Scrooge to approach, which he did. When they were within 2 paces of each other, Marley's ghost held up its hand, warning him to come no near. Scrooge stopped, not so much in obedience, but as its surprise and fear, for on the raising of the hand, he became sensible of confused noises in the air. Incoherent sounds of lamentation and regret, wailing inexpressibly sorrowful and self-accusatory. The spectre, after listening for a moment, joined the mournful dirge and floated out upon the bleak, dark night. Scrooge followed to the window. Desperate in his curiosity, he looked out. The air was filled with phantoms, wandering hither and thither in restless haste, moaning as they went. Every one of them wore chains like Marley's ghost. Some few, they might be guilty governments, they were linked together, none were free. Many had been personally known to Scrooge in their lives. He had been quite familiar with one old ghost in a white waistcoat, with a monstrous iron safe attached to its ankle, who cried piteously at being unable to assist a wretched woman with an infant, whom it saw below upon a doorstep. The misery with them all was clearly that they sought to interfere for good in human matters and lost the power forever. Whether these creatures faded into mist or mist enshrouded them, he could not tell. But they and their spirit voices faded together, and the night became as it had been when he walked home. Scrooge closed the window and examined the door by which the ghost had entered. It was double-locked, as he had locked it with his own hands, and the bolts were undisturbed. He tried to say humbug, but stopped at the first syllable, and being from the emotion he had undergone, or the fatigues of the day, or his glimpse of the invisible world, or the dull conversation of the ghost, or the lateness of the hour, much in need of repose, went straight to bed without undressing, and fell asleep upon the instant. Getting call spam freaked me. Sorry, werewolf. Ignore them. Decline. Drink some water. I have no water, but I kind of want to get my milk. Okay. We're on stave 2, the first of the 3 spirits. Oh, that's Christmas past, right? If I remember correctly. Okay. When Scrooge awoke, it was so dark that looking out of bed, he could scarcely distinguish the transparent window from the opaque walls of his chamber. He was endeavoring to pierce the darkness with his ferret eyes when the chimes of a neighboring church struck the 4 quarters, so he listened for an hour. To his great astonishment, the heavy bell went on from 6 to 7, and from 7 to 8, and regularly up to 12. Then stopped. 12! It was past 2 and he went to bed. The clock was wrong, and an icicle must have gone to the works. 12! He touched the spring of his repeater to correct his most preposterous clock. The rapid little pulse beat 12 and stopped. "Why, it isn't possible," said Scrooge. "Like I've slept through a whole day and far into another night. It isn't possible that anything has happened to Sun at this is 12 at noon. Yeah, I'm just fast declining the world right now. I'm so sorry. The day being an alarming one, he scrambled out of bed and groped his way to the window. He was obliged to rub the frost off with the sleeve of his dressing gown before he could see anything. He could see very little then. All he could make out was as if it was still very foggy and extremely cold. There was no noise of people running to and fro, making a great stir as there unquestionably would have been if night had beaten off bright day and taken possession of the world. It was a great relief because 3 days after sight of the first exchange paid to Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge, or his order and so forth, would have become a mere United States security if there was no days to count by. Scrooge went to bed again, thought and thought and thought it over and over and over, and could make nothing of it. The more he thought, the more perplexed he was, and the more he devoured not to think, the more he thought. Marley's ghost bothered him exceedingly. Every time he resolved within himself after mature inquiry that it was all a dream. His mind flew back again like a strong spring released to its first position and presented the same problem to be worked all through. Was it a dream or not? Scrooge lay in his state until the chimes had gone 3/4 more, when he remembered a sudden that the ghost had warned him of a visitation. The bell tolled 1. He resolved to lie awake till the hour was past, saying that he could no more go to sleep than go to heaven. This is perhaps the wisest resolution in his power. The quarter was so long that he was more than once convinced he must have sunk to a doze unconsciously and missed the clock. At length it broke upon his listening ear. Ding dong! A quarter past, said Scrooge, counting. Ding dong! 1/2 said Scrooge. Ding dong! 1/4 to it, said Scrooge. Ding dong! The hour itself, Scrooge, triumphantly, and nothing else. He spoke before the bell sounded, which now did, with a deep, dull, hollow melancholy. 1. Light flashed up in the room upon the instant, and the curtains of bed were drawn. Curtains of bed were drawn aside, I tell you, by a hand, not the curtains at his feet, nor the curtains at his back, but those to which his face was addressed. The curtains of his bed were drawn aside, and Scrooge stirred up with half recumbent attitude, found himself face to face with the unearthly visitor, who drew them as close as I am now to you, and I am standing in the spirit at your elbow. It was a strange figure, like a child, yet not so like a child as like an old man. Viewed through some supernatural medium which gave him the appearance of having receded from the view and being diminished to a child's proportion. Its hair, which hung about its neck and down its back, was white as if with age, yet the face had not a wrinkle in it. The tenderest bloom was on the skin, the arms were very long and muscular, the hands the same, as if its hold were of uncommon strength. Its legs and feet, most delicately formed, were like those upper members, bare, as more a tunic of the purest white. The round its waist was bound a luscious belt, and the sheen of which was beautiful. It held a branch of fresh green holly in its hand, and its singular conjecture of what wintry emblem had stretched him with summer flowers. But the strange thing about it was that from the crown of its head there sprung a bright clear jet of light, by which it was all visible, and which was doubtless as occasion of its using, in its duller moments, of a great extinguisher for a cap, which was now held under its arm. Even this, though, when Scrooge looked at it with increasing sadness, was not its strangest quality, for its belt sparkled and glittered now in one part and now in another, and now was light one instant, at another time was dark. So the figure itself fluctuated in its distinctness, being now a thing with one arm, now with one leg, now with 20 legs, now a pair of legs without a head, now a head without a body, of which dissolving parts, no outline would be visible, the dense gloom wherein they melted away, and the very wonder of this would be itself again distinct and clear as ever. "Are you the spirit, sir, whose coming was foretold to me?" said Scrooge. "I am." Voice was soft and gentle, singularly low, as if instead of being so close beside him was a distance. "And who and what are you?" Scrooge demanded. "I'm the ghost of Christmas past." "Long past?" inquired Scrooge, observing its dwarfish stature. "No, your past." Perhaps Scrooge could not have told anybody why if anybody could have asked him, but he had a special desire to see spirit in his cap, begged him to be covered. "What!" exclaimed the ghost. "Would you so soon put out with worldly hands at the light I give? It is not enough that you are one of those whose passions made this cap, and forced me through whole trains of years to wear it low upon my brow." Scrooge reverently disclaimed all intention to offend or any knowledge of having a wolfly bonneted spirit at any period of his life. They made bold to inquire what business brought him there. "Your welfare," said the ghost. Scrooge expressed himself much obliged, but could not help thinking that a night of unbroken rest would have been more conducive to that end. The spirit must have heard him thinking, for it was immediately, "Your reclamation, then. Take heed." It put out strong hand as it spoke and clasped him gently by the arm. "Rise and walk with me." That would have been in vain for Scrooge's plea that the weather and the hour were not adapted to pedestrian purpose. The bed was warm, and the thermometer a long way below freezing. He was clad but lightly in slippers, dressing gown, and nightcap, and that he had a cold upon him at that time. The grass, so gentle as a woman's hand, was not to be resisted. He rose, but finding that the spirit made towards the window, clasped his robe in supplication. "I am mortal," Scrooge remonstrated, "and liable to fall." "Oh, bear but a touch of my hand there," the spirit laying upon his heart, "and you shall be upheld in more than this." As the words were spoken, they passed through the window and stood upon the open country road. Fields on either hand, the city had entirely vanished. Not a vestige of it was to be seen. The darkness and the mist had vanished with it, for there was a clear, cold, wintry day with snow upon the ground. "Good heavens!" said Scrooge, clasping his hands together as he looked about him. "I was bred in this place, and I was a boy here." The spirit gazed upon him mildly. Its gentle touch, though it had been light and instantaneous, appeared still present on the old man's sense of feeling. He was conscious of 1,000 odors floating in the air, and each one connected with 1,000 thoughts, hopes, and joys, and cares long, long forgotten. "Your lip is trembling," said the ghost. "What is that upon your cheek?" Scrooge murmured with an unusual catch in his voice that it was a pimple, and begged the ghost to lead him where he would. "You recollect the way?" inquired the spirit. "Remember it!" cried Scrooge. "I would walk it blindfold." "Strange to have forgotten it for so many years," observed the ghost. "Let us go on." They walked along the road, Scrooge recognizing every gate and post and tree, until a little market town appeared in the distance. With its bridge, its church, winding river, some shaggy ponies now were seen trotting towards them with boys upon their backs, who called to other boys in country gigs and carts driven by farmers. All these boys were in great spirits and shouted to each other until the broad fields were so full of merry music that the crisp air laughed so to hear it. "These are but shadows of the things that have been," said the ghost. "They have no consciousness of us." The jocund travelers came on, and as they came, Scrooge knew and named every one. Why was he rejoiced beyond all bounds to see them? Why did his cold eye glisten and his heart leap up as they went past? Why was he filled with gladness that when he heard them give each other Merry Christmas as they parted at crossroads and byways for their several homes? That was a Merry Christmas to Scrooge. Out upon Merry Christmas. What good had it ever done to him? "The school is not quite deserted," said the ghost. "A solitary child, neglected by his friends, is left there still." Scrooge said he knew it, and he sobbed. They left the high road by a well-remembered lane and soon approached a mansion of dull red brick. With a little weathercock-surmounted cupola on the roof and bell hanging in it, there was a large house, but one of the broken fortunes for the spacious offices were little used. Their walls were damp and mossy, their windows broken, their gate decayed, fowls clucked and strutted in the stables, the coach houses and the sheds were outrun with grass, nor was it more retentive if it was ancient state within for entering the dreary hall and glancing through the open doors of many rooms. They found them poorly furnished, cold and vast. There was an earthy savour in the air, a chilly bareness in the place, which associated itself a somehow too much getting up by candle-lit and not too much to eat. They went, the ghost and Scrooge, across the hall to a door at the back of the house. It opened before them and disclosed a long, bare, melancholy room, made bare still by lines of plain deal forms and desks. And one of these a lonely boy was reading near a feeble fire, and Scrooge sat down upon a form and wept to see his poor forgotten self as he used to be. Not a laden echo in the house, not a squeak and scuffle from the mice behind the paneling, not a drip from the half-thawed waterspout in the dull yard behind, not a sigh among the leafless boughs of one despondent polar, not the idle swing of an empty storehouse door, no, not a clicking in the fire, but fell upon the heart of Scrooge with a softening influence and gave a freer passage to his tears. Spirit touched him on the arm and pointed to the young self, intent upon his reading. Suddenly a man in foreign garments, wonderfully real and distinct to look at, stood outside the window with an axe tucked in his belt, and leading by the bridle an ass laden with wood. "Why, it's Ali Baba!" Scrooge exclaimed in ecstasy. "It's dear old honest Ali Baba. Yes, yes, I know. One Christmas time, when yonder solitary child was left here all alone, he did come, for the first time, just like that. Just like that. Poor boy, and Valentine's," said Scrooge, "and his wild brother Orson. There they go, and that's his name, who is put down in his drawers, asleep as a gate of Damascus. Don't you see him? And the Sultan's groom turned upside down by the genie. There he is upon his head. Serve him right. I'm glad of it. What business had he to be married to the princess?" To hear Scrooge expending all the earnestness of his nature on the subject is a most extraordinary voice between laughing and crying, and to see his heightened and excited face would have been a surprise to his business friends in the city indeed. "There's a parrot," cried Scrooge. "Green body and yellow tail, with a thing like a lettuce growing out of the top of its head. There he is, poor Robin Crusoe, he called him when he came home again, sailing around the island. Poor Robin Crusoe! Where have you been, Robin Crusoe? The man thought he was dreaming, but he wasn't. It was the parrot, you know. There goes Friday running for his life on the little creek. Aloha, hoop, aloo." Then, with a rapid transition, very foreign to his usual character, he said in pity of his former self, "Poor boy!" and cried again. "I wish," Scrooge muttered, putting his hand in his pocket, looking about after drying his eyes in his cuff. "But it's too late now." "What's the matter?" asked the spirit. "Nothing," said Scrooge, "nothing. There was a boy singing a Christmas carol at my door last night, and I should have liked to give him something, that's all." The ghost smiled thoughtfully and waved its hand, saying as if it did so, "Well, let us see another Christmas." Scrooge's former self grew larger at the words, and the room became a little darker and more dirty. The panels shrunk, the windows cracked, fragments of plaster fell at the ceiling, and the naked laughs were shown instead. But how all this was brought about, Scrooge knew no more than you do. He only knew that it was quite correct, that everything had happened so, that there he was alone again, when all the other boys had gone home for the jolly holidays. He was not reading now, but walking up and down despairingly. Scrooge looked at the ghost, and with a mournful shaking of his head, glanced anxiously towards the door. It opened, and a little girl, much younger than the boy. I'm back. Just confront them, and I wish they didn't try again. Not that I use violence. It opened, and a little girl, much younger than the boy, came darting in, and putting her arms around his neck, often kissing him, addressing him as her dear, dear brother. "I have come to bring you home, dear brother," said the child, clapping her tiny hands and banging down a laugh. "To bring you home, home, home." "Home, little Fran?" returned the boy. "Yes," said the child, brimming of glee. "Home for good and all, home for ever and ever. Father is so much kinder than he used to be. That home's like heaven. He spoke so gently to me one dear night when I was going to bed, and I was not afraid to ask him once more if you might come home. He said, yes, you should. Sent me in a coach to bring you, and you're to be a man," said the child, opening her eye. "You were never to come back here, but first we're to be together all Christmas long and have the merriest time in all the world." "You're quite a woman, little Fran," exclaimed the boy. She clapped her hands and laughed, and tried to touch his head, but being too little, laughed again. Stood on tippy-toe to embrace him. There she began to drag him in her childish eagerness towards the door, and he, nothing loth to go, accompanied her. A terrible voice in the hall cried, "Bring Master Scrooge's box there!" And in the hall appeared schoolmaster himself, who glared at Master Scrooge with ferocious condescension, and threw into a dreadful state of mind by shaking hands with him. He then conveyed him and his sister into the veriest old well of a shivering best parlour that was ever seen, where the maps upon the wall and the celestial and terrestrial globes in the windows were waxy with cold. Here he procured a decanter of curiosity light wine and a block of curiously heavy cake, and administered installments of those dainties to the young people, at the same time sending out a meagre servant to offer a glass of something to the postboy, who answered that he thanked the gentleman, but if it was the same tap as he had tasted before, he had rather not. Master Scrooge's trunk being by his time tied up on the top of the chaise, the children bade the schoolmaster good-bye right willingly, and getting into it, drove gaily down the garden sweep, the quick wheels dashing the hoarfrost and snow from off the dark leaves of the evergreen like spray. Antonia, hi cool guy, welcome, welcome. I am reading Christmas Carol. I am on page 35. I guess I should update the page number. There we go. Ahem. Okay, always a delicate creature whom a breath might have withered, said the ghost, but she had a large heart. So she had, cried Scrooge. You're right. I will not gainsay it. Spirit, God forbid. She died a woman, said the ghost, and had, as I think, children. One child, Scrooge returned. True, said the ghost. Your nephew! Scrooge seemed uneasy in mind, answered briefly. Yes. Well, they had but that moment left school behind them. They were now in the busy thoroughfares of a city where shadowy passengers passed and repassed, where shadowy carts and coaches battled for the way, and all the strife and tumult of real city were. It was made plain enough by the dressing of the shops that here too it was Christmas time again, but it was evening and the streets were lighted up. The ghost stopped at a certain warehouse door and asked Scrooge if he knew it. Know it, said Scrooge. Was I apprenticed here? They went in and saw an old gentleman in a Welsh wig sitting behind such a high desk that if he had been 2 inches taller he must have knocked his head against the ceiling. Scrooge cried in great excitement. Why, it's old Fezziwig! Bless his heart, it's Fezziwig alive again! I don't know if it's Fezziwig or not. I'm calling him Fezziwig. Old Fezziwig laid down his pen and looked up at the clock, which pointed to the hour of 7. He rubbed his hands, adjusted his capacious waistcoat, laughed all over himself from his shows to his organ of benevolence, called out in a comfortably oily, rich, fat, jovial voice. Yo-ho there, Ebenezer Dick! Scrooge's former self, now a grown young man, came briskly and accompanied by his fellow apprentice. Dick Wilkins, to be sure, said Scrooge to the ghost. Bless me, yes, there he is. He was very much attached to me. He was Dick. Poor Dick. Dear, dear. Yo-ho, my boys, said Fezziwig. No more work tonight. Christmas Eve. Dick, Christmas Ebenezer. Let's have the shutters up, cried old Fezziwig with a sharp clap of his hands, before a man could say Jack Robinson. You wouldn't believe how those two fellows went at it. They charged into the street with shutters, 1, 2, 3, had 'em up in their places, 4, 5, 6, bared 'em, pinned 'em, 7, 8, 9, and came back before you could have got to 12, panting like racehorses. Never read or heard of Christmas Carol. I've heard it's good though. Well, I just came to say hi and to tell you Merry Christmas. Take care, Antonia, and bye. Say it to your family for me. Oh, thank you so much, cool guy. You have a Merry Christmas too. Thank you for coming by. Feel free to watch the VOD. Alina did a Christmas cat karaoke earlier. Alright. Hilly-ho, cried old Fezziwig, skipping down from the high desk with wonderful agility. Clear away, my lads, and let's have lots of room here, Hilly-ho. Dick, cheer up, Ebenezer. Clear away, there was nothing they wouldn't have cleared away, or couldn't have cleared away, with old Fezziwig looking on. It was done in a minute, a removal was packed off, as if it were dismissed from the public life for evermore, and the floor was swept and watered, and the lamps were trimmed, fuel was heaped upon the fire, and the house was as snug and warm and dry and bright ballroom as you would desire to see upon a winter's night. In came a fiddler with the music book and went up to the lofty desk and made an orchestra of it and tuned like 50 stomach aches. It came Mrs. Fezziwig, one vast substantial smile. It came the 3 Miss Fezziwigs, beaming and lovable, and came the 6 young followers whose hearts they broke, and came all the young men and women employed in the business. In came the housemaid with her cousin, the baker. In came the cook with her brother's particular friend, the milkman. In came the boy from over the way, who was suspected of not having a bored enough from his master, trying to hide himself behind the girl from the next door, but one who was proved to have had her ears pulled by her mistress. And they all came, one after another, some shyly, some boldly, some gracefully, some awkwardly, some pushing, some pulling, and they all came anyhow and everhow. Away they all went, 20 couple at once, hands half round and back, again the other way, down the middle, up again, round and round in various stages of affectionate grouping. Old top couple always turning up in the wrong place, new top couple starting off again. As soon as they got there, all top couples at last, and a bomb went to help them. When this was always brought about, old Fezziwig clapped his hands, and the top and dance cried out, "Well done!" and the fiddler plunged his hot face to a pot of porter, specially provided for that purpose. But scorning rest upon his appearance, he instantly began again, though there were no dancers yet, as if the other fiddler had been carried home, exhausted on a shutter, and he was a brand new man resolved to beat him out of sight or perish. There was more dances, and there were more forfeits, and more dances, and there was cake, and there was negus, and there was great piece of cold roast, and there was a great piece of cold boiled, and there was a mince pies, and plenty of beer. But the great effect of the evening came after the roast and boiled, and the fiddler, an artful dog, mind, the sort of man who knew his was better than you or I could have told him in, struck up a Sir Roger de Coverley. Then old Fezziwig stood out to dance with Mrs. Fezziwig, top couple too, with a good stiff piece of work cut out for them, 3 or 4 and 20 pairs of partners, people who were not to be trifled with, people who would dance and had no notion of walking. But they had been twice as many, 4 times, old Fezziwig would have been a match for them, and so would Mrs. Fezziwig. As to her, she was worthy to be his partner in every sense of the term. It's not high praise, tell me higher, and I'll use it. A positive light appeared in the issue from Fezziwig's calves. They shone in every part of the dance like moons. You could have predicted at given time that would have become of them next, and when old Fezziwig and Mrs. Fezziwig have gone all through the dances, advance or retire both hands to your partner, bow and curtsy, corkscrew and thread the needle, back again to your place, Fezziwig cut so deftly he appeared to wink with his legs, and come upon his feet again without a stagger. Always dancing. When the clock struck 11, his domestic ball broke up. Mr. and Miss Fezziwig took their stations, one on either side of the door, shaking hands with every person individually as he or she went out, wishing him or her a Merry Christmas. When everybody had retired but the 2 apprentices, they did the same to them. Thus the cheerful voices died away, and the lads were left to their beds, which were under a counter in the back shop. During the whole of this time, Scrooge acted like a man out of his wits. His heart and soul were in the scene with his former self. He corroborated everything, remembered everything, enjoyed everything, and underwent the strangest agitation. It was not until now, when the bright face of his former self and Dick were turned from them, and he remembered the ghost. He became conscious that it was looking full upon him, while the light upon his head burnt every clear. "A small matter," said the ghost, "to make these silly folk so full of gratitude." "Small!" echoed Scrooge. The spirit signed to him to listen to the 2 apprentices, who were pouring out their hearts in praise of Fezziwig, and when he had done so, said, "Why is it not? He has spent but £1,000 of your mortal money, 3 over 4 perhaps. That's so much that he deserves his praise." "It isn't that," said Scrooge, heated by the remark, and speaking unconsciously like his former, not his latter. "It isn't that, spirit. He has the power to render us happy or unhappy, to make our service light or burdensome, a pleasure or toil, say as his power lies in words and looks, and things so slight and insignificant that it is impossible to add and count him up. What then, the happiness he gives is quite as great as if it cost a fortune." He felt the spirit's glance and stopped. "What is the matter?" said thus the ghost. "Nothing particular," said Scrooge. "Something, I think," the ghost insisted. "No," said Scrooge. "No, I should like to be able to say a word or 2 to my clerk just now, that's all." His former self turned down the lamps as he gave utterance to the wish, and Scrooge and Ghost again stood side by side in the open air. "My time grows short," observed the spirit. "Quick!" It was not addressed to Scrooge, or any one whom he could see, but it produced an immediate effect. For again Scrooge saw himself. He was older now, a man in the prime of his life. His face had not the harsh, rigid lines of later years, but had begun to wear signs of care and avarice. There was an eager, greedy, restless motion in his eyes, which showed the passion that had taken root, where shadow of the growing tree would fall. He was not alone, but sat by the side of a fair young girl in a mourning dress, in whose eyes were tears that sparkled in the light that shone out the ghosts of Christmas past. "It matters little," she said softly. "To you very little. Another idol has displaced me. If it can't cheer and comfort you in time to come, as I would have tried to do, I have no just cause to grieve." "What idol has displaced you?" he rejoined. "A golden one." "This is the even-handed dealing of the world," he said. "There is nothing to which it is so hard as poverty, and there is nothing it professes to condemn in which severity as the pursuit of wealth." "You fear the world too much," she answered gently. "All your other hopes have merged into the hope of being beyond the chance of its sordid reproach. I have seen your nobler aspirations fall off one by one until the master passion, gain, engrosses you. Have I not?" "What then?" he retorted. "If I have grown so much wiser, then what? I am not changed towards you." She shook her head. "Am I?" Who's talking? Oh. "Am I?" "Our contract is an old one. It was made when we were both poor and content to be so, until in good season we could improve our worldly fortune by our patient industry. You are changed. When it was made, you were another man." "I was a boy," he said impatiently. "Your own feeling tells you that you are not what you are," she returned. "I am. That which promised happiness when we were one in heart is fraught with misery now that we are two. How often and how keenly I have thought of this." I will not say. It is enough that I have thought of it and can release you. Have I ever sought release? In words, no, never. In what then? In changed nature, in an altered spirit, in another atmosphere of life. Another hope has its great end, and everything that made my love of any worth or value in your sight. This had never been between us, said the girl, looking mildly but with stay in his palm. Tell me, would you seek me out and try to win me now? No! He seemed to yield to justice of this supposition, in spite of himself, but he said with struggle, You think not? I would gladly think otherwise if I could, she answered. Heaven knows, when I have learned a truth like this, I know how strong and irresistible it must be, but if you were free today, tomorrow, yesterday, can even I believe that you would choose a dowerless girl? You who in your very confidence with her weigh everything by gain, or choose her for a moment you were false enough to your one guiding principle to do so. Do I not know that your repentance and regret would surely follow? I do, and I release you with a full heart for the love of him you once were. About to speak, but her head turned from him, she resumed. You may the memory of what is past half make me hope you will have a pain in this. A very brief time, and you will dismiss recollection of it gladly as an unprofitable dream from which it happened that you awoke. May you be happy in the life you have chosen. She left, and they parted. Spirit, cried you, show me no more. Conduct me home. Why do you delight to torture me? One shadow more, exclaimed the ghost. No more, cried Scrooge, no more. I don't wish to see it. Show me no more. The relentless ghost pinioned him in both his arms and forced him to observe what happened next. They were in another scene, a place, a room not very large of handsome, but full of comfort. Near the winter fire sat a beautiful young girl, so like that last that Scrooge believed was the same, but till he saw her, now a commonly matron, sitting opposite her daughter. Noise in this room was perfectly timorous, for there were more children there than Scrooge in his agitated state of mind could count. And unlike to celebrated her in the poem, there were not 40 children conducting themselves like one, but every child was conducting itself like 40. The consequences were uproarious, beyond belief, but no one seemed to care. On the contrary, the mother and daughter laughed heartily and enjoyed it very much. And the latter soon began to mingle in the sports, got pillaged by the young brigands most ruthlessly. What would I not have given to the one of them, though I never could have been so rude. No, no, no. I went for the wealth of all the world, had crushed that braided hair and torn it down. For the precious little shoe, I wouldn't have plucked it off. God bless my soul to save my life. As to measuring her waist in sport, as they did bold young brood, I couldn't have done it. I should have expected my arm to have grown round for punishment and never come straight again. Yet I should have dearly liked, I own, to have touched her lips, to have questioned her, that she might have opened them, to have looked upon the lashes of her downcast eyes, never raised a blush, to have let loose waves of hair, an inch of which would have been keepsake beyond price. In short, I should have liked, I do confess, to have the slightest license of child, yet to have been man enough to know its value. And now a knocking at the door was heard, and such a rush immediately ensued that she, with laughing face and plundered dress, was borne towards the center of a flustered and boisterous group, just in time to greet the father, who came home attended by a man laden with Christmas toys and presents. And the shouting and the struggling and the onset that was made on the defenseless porter, the scaling him with the chairs for ladders, to drive into his pockets, to spoil him with brown paper parcels, hold on tight by his cravat, hug him round his neck, pummel his back, and kick his legs in irrepressible affection. The shouts of wonder and delight with which the vellum of every package was received, the terrible announcement that the baby had been taken in the act of putting a doll's frying pan into his mouth, that was more than suspected of having swallowed a fictitious turkey glued on a wooden platter, the immense relief of finding this a false alarm, the joy, the gratitude, the ecstasy, they're all indescribable alike, and enough that by degree the children and their emotions got out of parlor, and by one stair at a time up the top of the house, where they went to bed, and so subsided. Now Scrooge looked on more attentively than ever, when the master of the house, having his daughter leaning fondly on him, sat down with her and her mother in his own fireside. When he thought that such another creature, quite as graceful as full of promise, might have called him father, been a springtime in the haggard winter of his life, his sight grew very dim indeed. Belle, said the husband, turning to his wife with a smile, I saw an old friend of yours this afternoon. Who was it? Guess! How can I? Tut, I don't know, she added in the same breath, laughed as he laughed. Mr. Scrooge. Mr. Scrooge it was. I passed his office window, and as it was not shut up, and he had a candle inside, could scarcely help seeing him. His partner lies upon the point of death, I hear, and here he is sat alone, quite alone in the world, I do believe. Spirit, said Scrooge in a broken voice, remove me from this place. I told you these were shadows of things that have been, said the ghost, that they are what they are. Do not blame me. Remove me, Scrooge exclaimed. I cannot bear it. Turn upon the ghost, seeing that it looked upon with a face in which some strange way there were fragments of all the faces that had shown and wrestled with it. Leave me, take me back, haunt me no longer. In the struggle, if that can be called a struggle, in which the ghost, with no visible resistance on its own part, was undisturbed by any effort of its adversary, Scrooge observed that its light was burning high and bright and dimly connecting with its influence over him. He seized the extinguisher cap and by a sudden action pressed it down upon its head. The spirit dropped beneath it so that the extinguisher covered its whole form. But though Scrooge pressed down it with all his force, he could not hide the light, which streamed from under it in unbroken flood upon the ground. He was conscious of being exhausted, overcome by an irresistible drowsiness, and further being his own bed. He gave the cap a parting squeeze, which his hand relaxed, and had barely time to reel to bed before he sank into a very heavy sleep. Oh man. Okay. Oh gosh. Can't do this anymore, guys. I'm getting tired. Oh my. Oh, alright. I think we're gonna end it there for today. I hope you all had a wonderful Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and just have a happy holiday. If you have a day off that day, good. If you don't, well, I hope you get a day off soon. You can just relax. Alright. Goodbye, cake. Anyways, that is the end, everyone. That is the end of my little Christmas holiday. Anyways, thank you for joining me, everybody. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the morning, afternoon, or evening in whichever part of the world you're in. And just have a very happy holiday, okay? Stay safe, have fun, eat delicious food, have a fun time. Thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas. Oh, goodness. I am tired now. Might go take a nap. Or, you know what? I'm gonna go drink my milk. Anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful holiday. If you don't celebrate it, I hope you have a wonderful day off next time. Before I do anything, I'm gonna change the filter on this white, because apparently that is what's... I delete that. There we go. See? Now it's normal again. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful holiday, everybody. I shall see you Thursday for Pokemon. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye. Happy holiday. Oh, wait. Forgot the final gift. Here, take this cake home. It's yours. Eat it. Here. No. It's yours. Here you go, chat. You can have this cake. There you go. Take the cake home with you. Alright. I think that's it. I'm gonna go take a nap. Let me stop the fire, too. There we go. Turn this off. Because I know if I log back on, I'm gonna forget. Alright, bye, everybody!